Welcome to Ali Goldsmith's Relationship Flow. We are driving together with my soulmate, Teeny Pops, aka Masha Goldsmith. How you doing? Great. I missed out the 613 just in case anyone's looking for Teeny Pops. So, what's going on with our last previous episode was the middle ground, and what inspired us was the fact that they just did a little like shorts version of our amazing episode. That was the previous episode. You check it out with Glenn Sandifer. What do you think of that episode?
Going for a tunnel in a second.
Yeah, no, it won't make a difference on this. It's fine because I'm not doing it online live. It's recording. So what do you say? What do you think of the previous episode with the middle ground, Glenn Sandifer? We never did a little summary together afterwards. What do you think?
What do you mean?
How did you experience like being on a first time ever, coming online, showing your face to the world with your husband, telling your soulmate story?
No, it's hard.
It's hard for you?
Yes.
It was a busy time of year. It was Arab Pesach.
Not that part, just
Yeah.
it's exposing. And
But you were happy with him. He was a good
he was
host.
great. He was
Great
great.
energy.
And I
Editing was fine.
really agree with his points and what he, believes.
Okay, so shout out to the Middle Ground book. Check it out.
Very, very much.
Yeah, it's needed nowadays, what he's doing.
Yeah.
And he expressed how much he needs what we're doing. The love we have, the soulmate connection. And it got us through a difficult time, Pesach. Even though Pesach was an uplifting time, it was a good one, though, wasn't
It
it?
was lovely.
We had a beautiful Leil Seder, beautiful Pesach, very uplifting. And then we've had a challenging few weeks till now, till we got time to do this. But what we did do, which was nice, we went away for a day. That was really important.
Yeah, we really needed to regroup.
Yes, we regrouped in full style, even though it's only one day, beginning in midday till the next day. And so we had only one night, but as little as the time it was quality and needed. Sort of a lifesaver.
Like what I said on Glenn's podcast is you can have the soul connection, which is very, very important, which keeps one together, but can't take it for granted. You have to nurture it.
Yeah. And that means everyone listening needs to give time to their relationship. It's a priority, a top priority. So we did, and we manifested that.
It was kind of after a long time of needing it.
Yeah, it has been delayed.
So,
like we haven't had a holiday since the summer. That's a long time.
We literally did nothing.
Yeah, that was the holiday.
Our holiday was going and just
quality soul
doing
connection, just being married and sitting together.
We didn't watch anything.
Yeah. It was Yom Zichron the whole time. That means it was only on the screen. All you could see was mourning about the fallen soldiers, Hashem Shemenu, which is very sad, and we respect them and thank you. But there was nothing else to do other than
didn't even want to go out to
connect.
We ordered takeaway for lunch, and for supper we had picked
Nosh.
up some just noshy stuff from the supermarket, like dips and chips and like vegetables.
But we still had a beautiful view of the sea,
and
the sound of the sea, funny neighbours who helped me open up my beer. And it was good. It was quality.
And then, it was really great. And then as soon as we...
Yeah, on the way home,
as soon as we came back...
What we call the evil inclination or the other side started attacking us.
As soon as...
With job issues, stuff.
No, it was more as soon as we entered into our road, then suddenly...
Yeah, the energy level.
Then our energy dropped and we started arguing. Silly things.
But then we had another nice day today. I mean, you really did everything, honestly. I'm not going to deny it. I mean, I am working a little bit here and there on projects and
it was
stuff.
a bit hard, but then, we tried to not get caught up in our feeling and do different things to change the flow. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing something and you just feel like stuck, but sometimes you just need to change the flow and just start doing. Like today we made a barbecue, but I was so tired and I really had to got woken up in the middle of the night for various reasons. So I was quite tired and
it's those children again.
Just
And
I just don't
anxiety
feel
is
like
another
doing.
stuff.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
anxiety. I didn't really feel like doing anything, and sometimes you can start then feeling sorry for yourself, and you have to like kind of switch that mindset and just start doing. And even if it's just even if you feel like alone doing it, and you feel 1 second,
good
just
driving going on
uh,
here.
it was a bit dark.
Yeah, you did
Um,
well.
like when I always talk about stage your life for living, sometimes you just got to like stage the scene and set up the props, and then
You really did that
and then a
today.
new flow comes, and a new
We
flow
set the
actually goes
table
on.
so nicely, and we had all different kinds of meats, and we had a barbecue, and everyone got involved that was there, and it was
Yeah,
really nice.
it was very nice.
It's quality. Again, it's about setting those moments, and we're really fighting for that.
Yeah,
It's not easy for different reasons, like for us to be able to create those moments, but we're doing it. And all respect to my wife, who's really the soulmate, who's really the one to really stand up and face the challenges that are ahead. But it shows. I mean, I'm going to call this class "Change the Flow and Glow," yeah, because it really is about changing the flow. Because generally the flow is downwards. You got to have the flow to go upwards and onwards and
and
together.
sometimes it's a real push, because that feeling that's like knocking you down and making you feel good. It's very heavy, and it's so
Yeah,
intense, and it's like you have to like kind of
yeah.
push
You
to
you
keep your
didn't
head
even
above
want
the
to
water.
go on that little holiday because you're like, what's the point? It's only a
Yeah,
day. It's not long enough. We don't have enough time, enough this, enough that. But in the end, we know that by doing it, even if it's small and seemingly not enough time, but it really was very powerful, and it
yeah,
really helped. Like it was almost like saved our life in a way. So that's
yeah,
what people should realize. Don't underestimate the quality time, what it can do for your relationship, what
yeah.
it can do for your well-being, for your functionality. It's so important, and even if it's a bit costly initially, it's for long term. It's definitely worth every shekel or dollar or penny, whatever you're paying in. It's worth every bit of time and money. It's totally worth it. No, agreed. So
But we still aren't like fans. We still
yeah,
are
we do it
quite simple
simply.
the way
Yeah,
we do it anyway.
but
But it's still
that's
nice.
the quality of it because
Yeah,
it's the only thing that's really there is our relationship.
exactly.
There's nothing else. There's
No
no
frills.
frills, no like fancy, show off romance, posting all over internet. Like
And the funny thing
we
is
didn't
that
even advertise. We didn't even mention this
the
publicly.
only thing
There was no
on
pictures.
TV
Yeah,
that night
yeah,
was
we
like an
mentioned it. Oh, that one
advert
other channel, yeah.
for the mole
Maldives.
guys.
That's the only other thing that was available, other than the sad
It
stuff.
just the whole time was just
Yeah,
showing this like
this like stupidly over
uh,
the top,
yeah,
like fantasy romance world where the perfect looking couple in the perfect looking place with the perfect
yeah,
flow and all the moments of touching and this and that
massage lying on the
massage and
beach.
all the stuff that obviously everyone would love to do, but it's not reality.
But at the
It's
end of the day,
on whatever.
you do need the soul
Yeah, you
connection.
need the relationship that's more powerful than all of that stuff,
Once you take all that
all the
away, you
frills.
need to have the
The real
the
core
real
is
stuff.
there. That you're up for the challenge. You know that life is a challenge, but you're up for it, and you're doing it together. And you know that each other has different strengths. I can't do what my wife did today, all the
No,
preparations and
definitely.
food things, but she can't do all the hustling that I'm doing online and the work and stuff.
Yeah,
So being public and this and that, everyone's got their
yeah.
strengths. And I really want to just say a big thank you again to my soulmate for having the strength to go public online with her actual face visually on a video. And there's a shorts version. We'll put the links below and you can
It's
watch
so
the full
funny
thing.
how when like you have
Yeah,
a picture or video
yeah,
online, like at least for myself,
yeah.
and I like have to like look at it a million times, like just like
See if you look okay.
as if like I didn't see it, and I'm just like checking and checking and checking,
But you look fine. You look
like
really nice.
inspecting every single.
It was a really good flow. And
Uh,
you keep worrying you were falling asleep because you were so
I
tired at
was
that
so
time.
tired, I literally felt like
But
keep
you
my
were
eyes
not.
open.
You looked fine. It was
My
presented
eyes looked
well.
a little bit heavy.
Maybe, but I don't think. I think you noticed it more than anyone else
Well,
would.
that's because
So
no one knows what my eyes usually
yeah,
look like.
but no, you look great. You've got nice big eyes and beautiful eyes, and I think that we really touched on the host as
Yeah, he
well.
was great. He really, really was great, and it's so important what he's saying. It's so important
Yeah, you
what
need
he's
to
giving
have
over.
people out there who are more attuned to what relationships are about, what dating's about, and we need to all get clear that we,
And he has a really positive energy.
yeah,
Well,
that is really
which is very
really
important.
needed for relationships. Like one of the things my guide, my spiritual guide, my rabbi, the Tom the Rebbe, always tells us that the smile is so important, and the energy we give off, not just to the public but to each other, and something which I need to work on,
Yeah,
smile more,
definitely.
and the energy transfer, just that smile. I mean, that's what saved us under the chuppah. Remember when we were getting married, the wedding canopy, I was standing there, and that smile I gave you, which I was told to before by a rabbi, make sure you give a smile when she comes. That saved the whole process, no? Because you were going through so much that night. It was such a challenging night with all the preparations and the family politics and stuff. And that smile that I gave you, that's what bonded us that moment.
Yeah.
And that's why we need to always be aware of each other's flow and energy level, and try and be supportive in that way. And something which is a long term process. It's not, you're not always going to be in that mood and want to do it, but you have to remind yourself that that's important and it's worth it, because that smile could prevent hours of stress and arguments. And
The lights.
yeah, they've lit up where we live. They're lit up with sort of like Israeli colors, like the blue and the white, all around the town. That's really interesting. We didn't notice it because it
Yeah.
was a night when we left. Now we're driving back, and we're facing towards the town. We can see it. Okay, look, everyone, keep changing the flow and go. That's what we did tonight. We went out. That's why we're driving now. We also, that was another part of it. No, changing the flow and we go.
Yeah.
We went out tonight. I went out to see my friends in Yerushalayim, and my wife went out with my daughter shopping. She has the good fortune of listening to this, so hopefully it wasn't too hard, because she sees the real dynamics of how much challenge we have.
But we're not trying to pretend that we don't.
No, we're not pretending, and we know that the fight's worth it, and we know that we're getting somewhere. We're still married, and we're still growing, and there's a long-term plan here. This is eternal soul connection. That everyone can have a relationship flow, and that's one of the main things we were appreciated about the middle ground. What he got from us was the importance of that, and that people can find that in the dating world, and can find that in the shidduch world. They can find that in the soul partner, and not just think that it's just some sort of business agreement or some sort of convenience or pleasure experience. It's a soul connection, and it's something real, and we're living it, and we're surviving through it, and we're also developing tools to hopefully, with long term support, to thrive in it. You know, that would be the ideal. We'll thrive. Imagine it.
English way of saying thrive.
Thrive. We should thrive. We have to thrive.
Right.
I'm excited. I think that long term we have that vision of us thriving,
Right.
having beautiful walks, having beautiful moments, having those real high times together, and looking forward to hearing your relationship flow. Thanks for tuning in, and check out the links below. We're home. All the best.
Bye.
Bye.